Quran limited edition.
And you are live.
We're live. It's good. That's what I said to myself. There's a 12th thing that I said to myself this morning. The 12th thing. Alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic.
Sorry, everyone. Got a little shakage.
I approach mission and purpose with exuberance. I'm excited about life. And I expect the best.
Whoa.
Then I get up.
Morning.
Morning.
If you mean like that, yeah. Yes, good morning. Help me with the affirmation. Together, in one spirit, we see God everywhere, in everyone, and in everything. That's that. Good news? We have some good news? Birthdays, anniversaries?
My youngest son FaceTimed me to show me that they're having me.
Oh, nice. Love when the grandkids come.
Fatima got Hamid Drake scheduled.
Hamid Drake, listen, without a doubt, the greatest drummer in modern music. He will be here. Without it, I mean,
25th of January,
just stunning, unbelievable.
the last Friday in January.
So that is good news.
I've been trying for a year to get a hold of this man. Fatima did it.
All I had to do
Drake.
was go and tell
Name
him
used
that
to
I
be-
wanted to feed him.
His name used to be Hank Drake, and then he woke up. This is the question of the day, are you woke? Are you fully woke?
He blew up.
My daughter's moving back to Chicago for
Awesome.
3 hours north. Her,
Oh.
her husband's gonna apply, he applied with the Chicago Police Department.
Oh, good.
So I can see her all the time now.
Yeah, that's nice.
I've been slowly but surely seeing my daughter more and spending more time with my dad, which is a big step for me.
Okay. Need to add anyone to the prayer list?
Me, I got a cold and it's not.
You're on here. You're on here already, but when you're not here, then I say your name. But when you are here, you're here.
Oh, okay.
So you should have never got that cold.
I
I don't know what
guess.
happened. I fell down on the job somehow.
Okay, okay. This week it will be gone.
What did Johnny Coleman say? I don't heal nobody, she says. God heals.
Dave Summerall.
For some reason, I'm thinking
Momo.
Yeah.
Oh, Momo.
Momo.
Hey, we gotta take it, we have to do a field
I
trip.
don't know why.
We gotta do we gotta do something. We'll do something, it's okay. Momo's the fluffy.
Can you have a play date someday?
Momo is missing in action right now.
What? Long story.
Don't worry, don't worry.
He has a chip though.
Just say, just relax. for a
No,
minute.
not that kind of loss.
Just relax for a minute. We can talk about it later, all right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went down the road. All right, there's too many explanations. So. Okay. So what I was thinking. Let's see what we had to say about it. this meditation. Just relax right where you're at. Focusing on the breath, we relax. Focusing on the breath, we let go of any worries or concerns. Focusing on the breath, put aside any grievances. Say to yourself, I'm one. I am one. And we are one. God is one. And we are one with God. We're joined by creation, in creation. That combination cannot be divided. Reality is oneness. There's one God. There's no God but God. And that God is one. Everywhere present. Not one place where God is not. In everything and everything in. Take comfort. Take comfort that God is one and we are one with God. Only disjointed thoughts make us seem alone. The desires of the heart reflect our shared purpose. We understand that these true desires come from God. Through the use of our talents and abilities, they come to pass in a natural way. The birds of the air are cared for because they do not try to be other than birds. The flowers of the field are clothed because they play their present role as flowers. In the same way, all the good that is ours comes to us through being. Good comes to us through being who and what we are. And we are one. God is one. And we are one with God. Say amen. I'm off camera. You come in or whatever. Okay. Daddy, I had a nightmare. Why are you woke now? Daddy, I had a nightmare. It seems like sometimes I'm still. This is a nightmare of separation. Nightmare of self-centered. Of Course in Miracles says it took 1,000,000 years to get where you're at right now. So just relax. So to wake up, so this is the one issue is this nightmare that we're having. The one problem. Out of this nightmare that we're having, all suffering arises. All of our problems are tied into this one problem. This nightmare of thinking that we're alone. Alone in a dangerous world. So how do we know, first of all, how do we know when we actually wake up? When is it, in the 12th step of the recovery program, it says, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps. Carry this message to addicts and practice these principles in all our affairs. Having had a spiritual awakening. How do we know? How do we know what does it feel like? What is it? We say that it happens for each one in a little different way. So, there's got to be something in common, though. There has to be something. We are one. God is one. There has to be like some part of this awakening to that idea that is common to all of us. And it is that sense of connection and a desire for only good to come. Only good to come to all. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so waking up is coming into what some call unconditional love. The desire for only good to come to another, and the feeling of connection to that other. But it's not just to an other or that other, it's to all that we have previously considered to be others. Well, you say, wait a minute, that is a rare state of mind. That is a rare state of mind and fleeting. We may have it for a moment and then seems to drift away. And so all it means was we went back to sleep. We just kind of drifted off back into our self-centered nap. So I love this this picture, this idea that right now God is making breakfast. God is cooking breakfast right now. Whatever you like, whatever that seems like what a good breakfast would be to you, not just a good breakfast, but the best, but the breakfast that you like the best. Even, hey, listen, even if that particular breakfast that you like the best you think is not good for you, this time is going to be very good for you indeed. This way you can sit. What would you like to eat for breakfast if nobody else is looking? God's in the kitchen preparing the breakfast. And those smells are wafting up into the upstairs loft where you are having a nightmare. And the delicious aromas bring the taste to the tongue of what it would be like to partake of that breakfast. And she calls to you. Says, Danielle, breakfast is ready. And you say, but Mama, I am having a nightmare right now and I can't get my eyes open. Here's the thing about this picture. He is going to continue to prepare the breakfast. There's this eternal cooking going on down there in the kitchen of creation. And we are being summoned. All of these forgotten visions are coming to us little by little, like tastes, like smells of something delicious and delectable. But we don't want to get up. For some reason, we believe that this nightmare we're having is going to take a positive turn. There's one more thing that we want to do in this dream. One more thing that promises that self is going to be gratified. Denying ourselves sustenance. Shh. The whole nutrition of a godly meal. Because we think we've got this little thing going on that we don't want to let go of. Whatever it is. And think about when, maybe if you know about these, if you've practiced these steps that we talk about here, there's this idea of turning our will and our lives over to the care of this power greater than ourselves. And we have this idea that, I'll turn this over, I'll turn that over, and I'll turn the other thing over, but this one thing, like my finances, I don't want to turn that over to anybody right now, right? My relationship. I need everything else, but keep your hand on my relationship. I got this. Well, this is what this dream is saying. This dream is saying, I can manage it. I can manage it. And the ego in the dream is promising that we are going to get a reward. I'm just saying this morning the reward's not going to be nearly as good as that breakfast that is now being set on the table. Yes. So there's something we can do though to wake up. There's something that we can do to wake up, and we can continue to do it anytime that we find ourselves falling back asleep. It will wake us up every time. The first thing we say is, I can't do this by myself. I need help. I need help. I can't do this by myself. My problem is that I'm alone, that I think I'm alone. So why would I think that alone I can solve the problem of being alone? Impossible. That's why I must start with this idea of surrender. This idea to say, I can't do this by myself. I need help. I can't solve this by myself. I need help. There's this little bit of hope in us that arises because the help is available. The help is available. And it's sent to us in a number of different ways. The second thing I tell myself as I'm waking up. Hope activates faith, which restores me to wholeness. and say it. And say it to myself every morning. Hope activates faith. This hope is not just saying, oh, you know, like, hope is not a wish. Let me just say it that way. Hope is not a wish. Hope is the idea that it's possible. That it's actually possible to wake up. That it's actually possible to be restored to wholeness, to the oneness that we were talking about in the meditation. Hope activates faith. And faith goes from it's possible through it's probable to it's for sure. Faith is the perceiving power that says yes to this idea of restoration, to the idea of coming back into oneness. And then the question arises in this third thing that we do to wake up. The question arises, is that what I want? Do I want to take the red pill or the blue pill? Do I want to come out from under this machine of ego? Do I want to come out from under this subconscious conspiracy that we've all got going on to keep this world operating the way it is right now in fear, hatred, separation? Do I want it? Is it my will? Is my will, my true will, is to align with God's will. You're moving towards an awakening. So then we examine ourselves and all others in the light of God's wisdom. Examine myself and all others in the light of God. So I'm going to see things. I'm going to see things differently. I'm not just looking with the body's eyes. I'm trying to see through the eyes of Christ. I'm trying to see through God's wisdom. And when I see through God's wisdom, then what I see is that we are all a part of this thing, regardless of some bad behavior on both our parts. This trust starts to arise in me. Trusting, open, receptive. I understand that God stands under all. This is the fifth thing that I tell myself. God stands under all of this. I'm just obscuring it with all these other things that I'm doing. So it's actually all in order. I just didn't know it. I just didn't see it. All the chaos that's going on in my life was what I am the architect of my own adversity. The architect of my own adversity. God standing under. God is the foundation upon which life is built. So I say then, well, if that's the case, then there's order. So through the power of divine order, I put first things first. And this is where the secret really comes into play. First things first means that I put God first. And you say, well, that just, that's religiosity. And besides that, it sounds too hard. But putting God first just means putting oneness first. It just means putting the unity of all life first. And when I say I put it first, I'm putting first in my life. Put the unity of all life first in my life. I'm going to put character assets in front of character defects. I'm going to get it in order. Through the power of elimination. This is the seventh point. This is the seventh thing that leads to this awakening. Through the power of elimination, I release all dis-ease, disorder, and dysfunction in mind and body. So my willingness now. I'm ready, I'm willing, and I'm asking. I'm saying, okay, take all of this poison from me. Take all of this poison that I've been self-administering all of this time, take it from me. And very interesting things begin to happen. Choices happen that I didn't have before. I'm not locked into the automatic behavior of selfishness. Strength begins to become very apparent in all of this. Strength of God in me. Through the strength of God in me, I take responsibility for my life. Inner locus of control. I say I am no longer at the mercy of other people. I'm no longer at the mercy of circumstance. I'm not at the mercy of the present administration. I'm not at the mercy of the ups and downs of the stock market. I'm not at the mercy of my boss or my employees. Whatever they do, I am not. Through the strength of God in me, I take responsibility for my life. They do whatever they do. And then I decide what I'm going to do. This makes all the difference. If I do this, what ends up happening is that I can forgive what they all do. And by forgiving them, I actually change the past in a very significant way, because it doesn't affect me the same way anymore. So through the love of God, I forgive all of our mistakes. Here's where we're going to step up and be the Christ that we were always meant to be. Say, through the love of God in me, I forgive all of our mistakes. It's amazing and it's shocking and somewhat fearful to think that we have the power to forgive all sin. But it's in us. A decision that we make to say, I'm going to see it differently. I'm going to see it there. I'm going to say to myself, you know what? That really wasn't a thing. That really wasn't a thing. Through the love of God in me, I forgive all of our mistakes. We're getting so close. See, this clears away all of the burdens of the past. This forgiveness clears away the burdens of the past, so we have a little piece of literature that says, so that we can look at people in the eye, either trying to avoid, where we neither aggression or fear. We've cleared away the past, and so now we're in the present. So in the present, we're going to stay like focused on right now. So, you know, there's this great meditation about, it's just like the opening up of awareness, and one of the most effective ways to do it is to close your eyes and just listen to everything that's happening. So when you hear the things that are happening, there automatic judgment arises out of those things that are happening. But this is the meditation, is to release your definition, to release your judgment, and just hear, and release any kind of personal attachment or anything like that, you know, to it. So I stay in this day through the power of life. Life is happening right now. Life is this instant. Through the power of life in me, I stay in this day. I live in the moment, and I focus on right now. And if we think that there is something going on right now, and all of us do, by the way, somewhere, and if we think that something is going on right now that is unpleasant, painful, suffering, we give love to that. Right? It's very interesting. When we're doing the meditation, it might have been even a couple of years ago, and we started, this meditation was about really getting quiet, and the dog was barking, and I just told everybody, you hear the dog barking, but we're getting quiet, and soon the dog is going to get quiet. And sure enough, through the power of life in me, I stay in this day. I live in the moment, and I focus on right now. And what's going on right now is we have the ability to decide what we're going to do right now, what we're going to feel right now, what we're going to think right now, and what we're going to believe right now. Man, this is confusing. I don't know. I'm in the moment. Okay, so I'm in the moment. I'm noticing. I've got all kinds of choices in front of me. And so the 11th thing that we tell ourselves is, through the power of divine vision, I see mission and purpose. where we listen to Spirit. We listen to Spirit to tell us what to do. When we listen to Spirit as to what to do, the answer is always the same. It's the 12th thing. The answer is always the same. Give love. Give service. Never changes. So that means that when we're in the moment, paying attention to what's going on, and the question arises, what should I do? We get quiet for a moment because we know that the answer is going to be give love and give service, but we still need Spirit to direct us as to specifically what does that mean right now. Maybe it's a hug. Maybe, possibly, it's an intervention. More possibly, it is just the extension of love through prayer to the folks who seem to be suffering. And as soon as we do this, we are giving it to ourselves. Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Approach mission and purpose with exuberance. I'm excited about life. I expect the best. So to realize that we are alive right now in this moment, to wake up to all of the possibilities of life, to become alert to all of these opportunities that are just come continually being they're just flowing to us from the mind of creation. If we're awake, we're excited about doing what we were sent to do. What we were sent to do is to be truly helpful. To be truly helpful. To do the will of He who sent us. And then it says we do not have to worry about what to do or what to say. We will be guided. Excited about life. And I expect the best. I don't expect the best from you. Meaning that I don't expect you to do certain things that I think that you should do. I expect the best from life. And what I mean by that is I don't mean all circumstances just to get in line and be the way that I think they ought to be. When I say I expect the best from life, I mean that I expect that there's going to be an opportunity in front of me right now for good. There's an opportunity in front of me right now for goodwill. So, are we going to come down to breakfast or not? Are you woke? We can stay woke. We can stay woke and do those 12 things. That's enough. Thank you.